way the Group A cars finished. An excellent race in the end, and now we're on the last on the card. The Sports Sedans, second of the day. The sprint up the start-finish straight. Ian Elgie in the front. Osborne behind him. Rob Kennard's in there. Willis is there too.
It's Brett Willis in the yellow and blue car getting around the outside of Johnny Osborne, and there was a lot of pushing and shoving at that start, Tony.
Nothing unusual in the Sports Sedan race. We'll watch them in the first couple of laps. Here is Ian Elgie, who won the first race. It's an excellent start, the blue flag being waved, probably rather pointlessly, since I'm sure most of them are aware of how many other cars are around them.
Looking at the order as they go up towards Higgins, it's Ian Elgie, Brett Willis, Rob Kennard, and the purple car's up into third. Then it's Johnny Osborne, and their car 98. That's Ralph Mossman, Don Grindley and Pete Meadows, Glenn Jones and Kieran Wills and Jack Broom.
That's the way the order is. But I don't think they're going to catch Ian Elgie in the Alfetta. Be interesting if we can have a look at this car a little closer. Ian Elgie sits in the back seat to drive it with a very long steering wheel column. Sitting right back there for better weight distribution. Plenty of grunty VH. You can hardly hear yourself think as they go past our commentary box. Elgie from Willis from Kennard at the moment. Willis getting awfully sideways as Elgie goes right around. Oh, now he's got to drive on his hands. He's got to get back on the track and try and get back if he can.
Did he jump or was he pushed?
So it's left now to Willis and Kennard. I don't think Elgie's going to get restarted quickly enough to get back in the hunt. It'll be a phenomenal drive if he could get back on the track. Looking at it again. It's hard to know if he did get punted there, just looking at it.
No, I don't think so, Tony. I don't think so. I think they both got a little bit sideways coming out of there. Maybe a little bit of oil on the track. Who knows? But they both got a little loose, and the loser was Ian Elgie.
So Ian Elgie out of the hunt at the front of the race. Brett Willis from Rob Kennard.
5.1 Holden Commodore Chev. Brett Willis, the yellow and blue car there. Rob Kennard, the South Islander, and the former Rod McElray Cortina Chev. The purple car. Then up in third place, 98, Ralph Mossman. Further back, you can see Pete Meadows. But look at this, Rob Kennard putting the move on Brett Willis.
Plenty of smoke and noise in the Sports Sedans. Into the second lap. Kennard and Willis. Kennard locking up a rear. Willis having a go at him every opportunity. And Ralph Mossman in 98 still sitting there in third place. Ralph Mossman's car entered by Destitute Racing Incorporated. Interesting sort of sponsor. Pete Meadows coming up there. There's Kennard, there's Willis, there's Mossman. And looking back for fourth place, I think it'll be Pete Meadows. Meadows it is, through into fourth place. Disconsolate beside his car, now looking under the bonnet. John Osborne out of contention. No change in the order. 2 laps remain. Kennard still from Willis. Willis having a go at Kennard underneath, and Kennard's engine has just expired.
And that's the hand grenade. That engine's pulled the pin. Look at the hand out the window, and there's going to be oil everywhere. As they fight their way through the smoke, Ralph Mossman will get up into second place now.
Peter Meadows into third. Looks like that's the way they're going to finish. Rob Kennard is out of the race, and the smell of oil smoke is rich in the air as Brett Willis takes over the lead of this race, coming down to the close.
Just look at the order for you, Tony. It's Brett Willis that's leading, Ralph Mossman second. Pete Meadows is in third place, and the fourth place man now is Glenn Jones. Then it's back to Kieran Wills.
Glenn Jones really putting a challenge on Peter Meadows. Trying to get just in front, but it's still Willis leading. Ralph Mossman. Jones, and then Meadows. Meadows being pushed back to third place now. There's Willis, the race leader.
This is actually an amazing car, this particular Holden Commodore. It's a space frame, really, with a Holden Commodore body stitched over the top. And really, it's very sophisticated. And their idea is that if they happen to have a problem and it gets accident damage, well, then they can really just stitch a few bits back onto it and put the fiberglass body back into shape. And they're away racing again. A very sophisticated car.
That's certainly the idea of the tubular space frame, is that if you have accident damage, you can just remove the parts of that tubular frame that aren't damaged, weld some more in and put it all back together again.
And Brett Willis just having a little dice there as he laps Chris Toms in car 84, the 1600 Escort. And Jones there, and he's challenging now for second place. He's up on Ralph Mossman.
That might be an interesting grunt race down the back straight, as Willis is on his final lap. Around to get the checkered flag. This is the race for second. Mossman with Jones having a go at him.
So it looks like it's indeed Glenn Jones making it up into second place now. Mossman going off the pace just a little bit, and Pete Meadows back into fourth place. But look at the smoke coming out of Glenn Jones's car.
And the organisers have decided to let them run another lap. So there'll be one more for Brett Willis, Ralph Mossman and Glenn Jones. The order at the moment. Jones picking up time. His car's starting to swerve just a little. The reason they call them magnates is you wonder half the time how long they're going to last.
And Mossman's car coming past is sounding definitely off song, and Pete Meadows getting up on him, and there he goes by him now.
So Peter Meadows in the Corvette, which is not the more reliable of the front-running cars. A little big to be awfully quick around this Manfeild circuit. There's Jones. Here's Meadows.
And hello, we've lost our leader.
Oh, Willis has left it, decided to park it. Oh no, he's going to go out again.
Well, can he get back out before the second place car comes by him? No, he can't.
He's going to try and limp around to the finish.
So it looks like Glenn Jones has inherited the lead now. Glenn Jones, Pete Meadows, and then it's back to Ralph Mossman, whose car's sounding definitely off song. And believe it or not, Ian Elgie's up next, and that the next car after that is Jack Broom in the little Mazda.
So Ian Elgie with a courageous drive back. But Glenn Jones is the man at the moment, making all the noise from Ralph Mossman. There's Elgie. This is the race leader, Glenn Jones, in the Holden Commodore.
Checkered flags are coming out.
Coming down this time to the start-finish line. Jones sprinting down to the start-finish line to take the checkered flag, a win for him. Peter Meadows is going to come through in second place.
And look at Ralph Mossman is in the back straight now. Ralph Mossman in the back straight, and he is creeping. And I don't know if Ian Elgie can see it, but here comes Ian Elgie at him as they come round through the turn. Mossman is creeping, and Elgie's going to sneak by him for third place. Mossman is going to get fourth, and the little master of Jack Froome in the background there is coming into the picture now. And will he get by Mossman as well? No, Mossman just makes it across the line.
This is what happened to our race leader, Brett Willis. Going into the hairpin, he turned it right around and pointed towards the grass, got it on the dirt there for a moment, started it up very quickly and tried to get back on